Hello, welcome to the Christian Bachaloopy Show, and there's a bunch to talk about. I got 10 minutes, so let's get right into it, but I'm not sure what to say first or cover first, so God help me know what to say in this video, amen. So YouTube changed their app again, apparently. For some reason, they give people who aren't eligible to go live the option to go live, and then tell them after they hit the button that they can't go live. But what I wanted to talk about is they took away the ability to record straight onto YouTube, to where, it's not that big a deal, because all I'm doing is recording this to my phone via the camera. My hair is kind of jacked up today. Jacked up every day. Anyway, so all I'm doing is recording to the camera, and then I'll go to the upload option. Before you can just hit, record, and it'll save you a little time. So, it's not that big a deal, but we'll see. Maybe it might be a big deal. I haven't tried to upload a video yet. So, correction, I did. I uploaded something to Back to Brag ASMR. Go check out the Burrito Pizzaco video. Anyway. So, yeah, that's news. Actually, maybe I should have saved that for Back to Brag news. Which brings me to the Back to Brag news, is I still haven't posted. You ever feel like something is throwing obstacles, like it doesn't want you? Well, I believe in God, so God doesn't want me to do Back to Brag news. And God's will. I believe that, but daggone, why gives me the idea? Maybe I should think this through. Little brainstorming here. Why would God give me the idea to do something, but then not let me do it? Here's a question. So it's not that He doesn't want me to do it, it's that maybe He wants me to do it differently. Maybe I should, because originally I wanted to do very well put together videos through the computer, edit them, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I should just be doing them like these. Have that other side phone, and in the news today, Jimmy Smith kicked some guy in the head and he died. So maybe I'll do that, but the first video we were going to do is in response to, one of the back-to-back news shows will be answering questions with facts. And the question was, what took Trump so long to denounce white supremacy? It's funny because we also had the question, why hasn't Trump denounced or condemned white supremacy when there's literally videos of him in 2017 condemning white supremacy even before Charlottesville, and the speech where he says good people on both sides, in the, if not the same sentence, the sentence before he condemns white supremacists and Nazis and the KKK. I think he gets them all. Same thing. So, anyway, the point is, if I'm going to do back-to-back news like this, am I going to show you the phone showing video? I don't even really want to show my face on back-to-back news, even though I already have. Something for me to think about. But I definitely am going to do that video very soon, i.e. in the next 12, 24 hours, ASAP really, because I already told somebody I was going to do that video tonight, so we'll see. So anyway, we still got half a show to go, and there's other stuff to talk about. Since we're on Trump, let's go to politics. So I'm talking to somebody. I don't like to to specify who it is, because then they'll be like, oh, why'd you mention me on the show, and blah, 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 blah. So, I'm probably never going to call anyone out by name. So I'm talking to someone, and they're like, oh, that guy lies all the time, and blah, blah, blah. Every word he says is a lie. And then I saw a Facebook post. It was like, don't believe the conspiracists. Vote because of the facts. I'm like, if I didn't know you, I wouldn't know who you were talking about. If you didn't specify who you're talking about, I wouldn't know who you're talking about. Because they both, almost every politician lies, or stretches the truth, or bends the truth, or gives you half truths, or takes us out of context. Like, who? Like, oh, he's a terrible person. They're all terrible people. Almost all of them. That's funny. I commented on someone's Facebook that, and they're like, they're not all terrible. And they gave me examples. They're like, Jimmy Carter. I'll give you that. He's not a terrible person. He might not have been a good president. I would have to research that a little more, but from what I've heard, he wasn't so good. I mean, they did some other ones, but then they dropped Harris. I was like, are you for real? Not to be biased, but you can look up Tulsi Gabbard tearing her a new one in the primary debates of the freaking terrible things she did when she was a prosecutor, whatever that position was. I can't remember off the top of my head. Send back-to-back news. I don't need the facts. I just need somewhat of a fact. So you can double check to see what position that was in general. But Tulsi Gabbard lays down facts. They're not disputed. What the mainstream Democratic Party, the establishment Democratic Party, comes back with is, oh, she's a Russian asset. You mean the vet, the former military? Well, okay. To be fair, just because you're a military vet doesn't mean you can't be a traitor. But I very highly doubt that this military vet and senator or congresswoman, I don't know if she's in the House or Senate, is a freaking Russian asset. But I really don't want to generalize the party, but good Lord, why do they always go to that? Oh, it's a Russian thing. Oh, Trump colluded with the Russians. But here's evidence that you guys did. No, it's Trump. Oh, Tulsi Gabbard. Oh, she's a Russian asset. How? Like, I still don't understand how Trump was so good for the Russians. I mean, he did things in, I think, the first or second year. Maybe it was this first or second year that led to the death of a bunch of Russian soldiers. Like, you can look that up. I think it was like 2 incidences. One killed around 200, and another one killed like 250. I forget how that went down, but and not to mention he's done other things to screw with Russia, things Russia ain't happy about. But they're not going to say that. Vice versa, Republicans are going to point out the good things Democrats do, or the bad things they do, and vice versa, which I just said. Wow, that's a bad time. 1 minute left. That's a bad time to run, to pretty much finish that thought. Shout out to new follower, Empress. I forget the second part of her. Call her Empress. You can leave a comment and, mention in the comments, say hi, and then people can see your channel and go to it if they want. But yeah, shout out to her for following. And, I almost forgot what today was. I was like, oh, is this the Friday show? Is this Facebook Friday? I was like, oh, wait, no, it's just Tuesday. This episode's going on Wednesday. So, wow, there's something wrong with my brain lately. Anyway, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. See you tomorrow. Peace.